Previously on Lost.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy TOON coming at you with another episode of Behind the Music. As you can see, we're not in the old setup here. We're talking about the next song, and it's called Energy. Song's gonna be dropping soon. I hope y'all like it.
A few moments later.
I believe it's gonna be like Mad Fire. I believe it's gonna be like Mad Fire. I believe it's gonna be like Mad Fire.
Oh, my sweet summer child.
This has been your boy Toon with another episode of Behind the Music. Peace. What's up? It's a switch up. So scrap everything you know, scrap everything you heard. Take that out the window, cause I just decided we are taking a new direction. It's changing. Okay, let's go.
12 seconds later.
I played on the loudspeaker so we can all hear it. It's probably gonna be trash, but forgive me. Okay, let's go. Okay. Hey, I think that's the new direction. That's the new direction for real, for real. So that didn't happen. So, that was not the new direction. I mean, it was at one point, but then I changed again. What eventually happened, I recorded the clip you just saw before this. That was the old hook. Now, that was about a week ago. Yeah, it's been a week since that clip. And since then, this has changed maybe 2 or 3 times. I don't know, I've kind of lost track. And that all just goes back to just who I am, or rather where I am, right now in terms of my creative process, my creative growth. Look, I'm gonna admit it, I'm gonna say it, and I don't know how it's gonna come off, but I am not the most confident person. I recognize that in terms of my art, there's still so much I need to do, so much I still need to grow so much. So every time I create something, I'm always like, damn, but this ain't that good. This isn't what I want to be doing. This wasn't what I had in mind, and that's exactly what happened. So when we listened to that clip, I was like, okay, yeah, cool, that's dope. Then I was working that night after the cameras had switched off and everything, and I didn't like it anymore, I heard it again and I just didn't like the direction it was going in. So I scrapped that. I had to think of something else. I was like, okay, I'm not really gonna throw away one of my better beats, so I gotta suck it up and think of something, don't be lazy, Toon, don't be lazy, go in there, smack this one out the park. Yeah, I just had to be really hard on myself. I had to sit down and eat shit, I really did.
24 months of eating shit to be able to eat caviar for the rest of your life.
I had a lot of okay ideas, some not so okay ideas, some straight up trash ideas. Eventually, I've actually finished. Like I said, this is a week later, and I decided, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna stop working on Behind the Music. My girl actually told me, she was like, doesn't really make sense that you make Behind the Music before you finish the song. And I was like, no, but I mean, I show the process of me making the song. But if I showed you the full process of me making the song, I'd never finish because I am erratic. I change like all the time. We can be like driving this way, we are now like going somewhere else because I'm like, yo, this ain't the direction. But yeah, we're done now. I got back, played around, did this. It actually came out pretty fresh.
No. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No. 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 Hell no. No. No.
While I have you guys here, I actually want to show you basically how this beat came about. It all started with this piano melody right here. I ended up sampling it myself. The way all of this started initially was because I wanted to sample, you know, I wanted to like sample a beat, sample something, you know, but not also deal with copyright laws and things. So I was like, you know what, let me just sample myself, you know, like why the hell not?
Just do it! Yes, you can!
So I came up with this piano progression. I think I might actually still have its pattern somewhere. Let's just look. Look how many sounds there are.
That's a lot of damage!
Oh, here it is. This was the piano. So this is how all of this started. So I laid down some chords, which were pretty cool, I guess. They had a feeling of progression, you know, because they had this feeling of movement because every first bit of the chord moves. So we went from to, okay. This one's like so funky. I was like, that sounds great, but that sounds pretty dry. So then what I did was I turned that and found this sound. See, it's so crunchy. I love that. I just love that. And then I was like, okay, dope. But let's turn that crunch into funk. And that's when I added a couple of effects in my presets. I'm not actually done mastering it yet. I just had to get this out real quick. And when I did play with it, it ended up turning into this. Once I did that, I knew. I was like, it's already crazy. Threw in a lot of voxes, some drum loops. I just made like a whole bunch of things just to give it this funk. I ended up with one of my favorite patterns ever. One of my favorite drum patterns ever, which was... I'll play it with the melody too, just so you can hear the full funk. I've never used filler in my drums. It's usually just the kick, snare, hi-hats, that's it. And then I listen to my drums and I'm like, but why do they have no bounce? If there's producers out there who are like, who feel the same way, they're like, yo, my drums don't have bounce. Try this if you're not already doing it, because it just like brought my thing to life. I'm gonna play the perks on their own. It sounds so crazy, like on its own, but when you put it with the rest of the drums, then it becomes this. Hey. And then essentially I just did a couple of other small things just to keep the beat interesting, just so that it could like, I could stretch it out into a full song. You know, I didn't want you to listen to like the same loop over and over and over again, because you'd just get tired of it. The idea and the concept behind it eventually was very simple, and it actually talked about like what I've been going through these last couple of weeks, trying to come up with an idea, trying to come up with something sick, because that's it. That's the main thing. I just want to make something that I know personally I'll enjoy, and hope that y'all will enjoy it too. And a lot of the time, my thoughts are bogged down by all these other voices. I'd like to say it's other people, but I know it's just my own conscious manifestations, or maybe subconscious. I don't know. I'm actually not entirely sure. Sometimes it feels conscious, but my own manifestations. And you know, different cultures have different names for it. I decided to run with demons because that seems most universal. I've got my own demons in my head telling me, yo, like, that's trash, scrap that. And they win a lot of our fights. There's a lot of music y'all haven't heard simply because I just lost a fight and I thought this is absolute garbage. I'm gonna scrap this. But nah, not this time. I sucked it up. Look, is the song good? I think it's really good. But could it be better? I think it could be way better. But maybe I'm just not there yet, you know? So I just gotta work with what I've got. But anyway, that's this behind the music. It's different from last time. I'm gonna try keep, like, you know, like, the idea should be the same, but I want to keep like switching it up, doing different things. Yeah, like this if you liked it, share it with your friends if you think they might actually like my content or like my music. I've got my music on my channel, I've got it on my Spotify, on my Apple Music. It's all out there. Go check it out, let me know what you guys think. And yeah, peace out. Yo, if y'all aren't following me already, go check it out at Yo Black Tune. That's my shameless plug. Yo Black Tune. Go follow me if you aren't already.